Wuzi said, "Soldiers die because they lack the right skills. They are defeated because they have not honored the proper strategy. Therefore, training is an essential part of commanding an army. If one man can learn how to fight, he can train 10 others. If 10 can learn, they can train 100. 100 can train 1,000. 1,000 can train 10,000. If 10,000 learn how to fight, they can train an entire army. March only a short distance to meet an enemy who has just marched a long way. Meet them when you are well rested and the enemy is tired. And attack with full stomachs while the enemy is hungry. If your troops are in a round formation, force them to assume a square one. If they are sitting down, force them to stand up. If they are on the move, practice stopping. If they move on the left, make them move to the right. If they advance, make them retreat. If your troops are divided into smaller blocks, make them maneuver into one block. And if they are a cohesive force, break them up. Commanders should train their troops to adapt to every situation before beginning weapons training. This is how an army is educated." So a couple of different things. If one can train 10, 10 can train 100, 100 can train 1,000, and so on, right? It goes to show that, you can master one thing, and then as you master one thing, that's going to help you master 10 smaller things, 10 smaller skills. But it's also going to help you be able to advance those skills and train other people to also mimic those skills, and then they'll be able to do those things that you trained them for. So while this seems like a very simple concept, doing it repetitively and with patience and as he mentions, all of these other things, right? Like if they're divided, make them into one. If they're cohesive, break them up. If they have full stomachs, right, get them to stand up. If they have full stomachs, attack while the enemy is hungry. Meet them when you're well rested and they're tired. And it's like all of these different things. And he talks about adapting to every situation before you even begin weapons training. So it's a matter of the entire picture, practicing everything that you can in order to get the best outcome so that the entire army can be trained. And so we should do the same thing as we move forward in life. We should practice one thing with patience while also mastering many different things, understanding that just because we're good at sales, maybe we're not so good at marketing, or if we're really good at numbers and accounting, maybe we're not so good at sales, or if we're not so good at IT and infrastructure, maybe that's what we should be working on, right? Because as we move forward and as we educate ourselves, we need to be well-rounded, the round formation, while everyone else is a square.